Hi guys, it's Simon from Tech My Life Video. We're going to talk a little bit more about the fingerprint sensor, Touch ID, that's available on the iPhone 5S. We're going to just talk about some of the features, what it can do, what it can't do. Yeah, let's have a look. So here we go guys. I'm sure you understand now with the Touch ID. You simply press the button. If you keep your finger on there, it will open up the phone or unlock the phone. As you saw in one of my other videos, it is possible when somebody is asleep to touch their finger on the sensor. Now if I touch a non-recognized finger, there is one way to actually lock your phone. So if I use a finger that is not recognized, I'm going to get try again. If we go again, try again, and release, try again. Okay, so it's try again, and it's come up with another pad. So I go again, try again, one more time, try again, and again. Now this time it says you need to enter the passcode. So now the phone is actually locked. I've tried too many times with a finger that's not recognized. So the phone is actually locked. You'll actually get the same thing when you restart your phone. The first time after a restart you will need to enter the passcode. So after you enter the passcode, Touch ID will be restored. So I've got settings open here. If we jump into general and then you scroll down, there's passcode and fingerprint. So we just select that. It's going to ask you for your passcode before you can get into these settings. So once you come into the passcode and fingerprint section, you've got fingerprints here, so you can simply click on that and that'll take you into the fingerprint section where you can add fingerprints, remove fingerprints, and change some settings. You've got passlock, or passcode unlock, sorry, so you can switch that on and off. Obviously that's for unlocking your phone, and the iTunes and App Store is for purchasing on the store. Really quick and simple. I'll show you that in a second. Now down here you've got fingerprints. Now you've got 1 through 5, and down here you've got an add a fingerprint button. Now you can't add any more than 5 fingerprints. Now you may be going, okay, I want to remove a fingerprint, but I don't know which one to remove. You've entered some, you're not sure which they are. Well, this is really cool. Now if I take my thumb and put it on, and you just see that number 1 flashes grey. So that number 1 is my thumb. That's number 4, so my first, there's number 4. I think the second finger here I've got as well. That's number 2. So what I could do is I can re-add one of these fingers. Now this thumb has been giving me a bit of grief. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that. So just swipe from right to left, click delete. Okay, and now I can add a fingerprint. So what I do is place my thumb. Little edit there, I was actually re-entering my thumb, number 1 up here, and I actually pressed the button. So you need to make sure you're very gentle on the button. I pressed the button, it exited, and we're back to start entering again. So I'm going to delete that fingerprint, I'm going to say add, and I'm going to start pressing the button here with my thumb, making sure to move my thumb around but not press too firmly. Firmness is not the issue. And now it says press with the sides, and again just being careful not to press too firmly when you're doing the scanning kind of process. But you're trying to get your thumb on different angles so it makes sure you make sure it knows. There you go, successful. We click continue, and now that fingerprint is back. As you can see there, flashing in grey, that fingerprint is back at number 1. So here we are in the App Store. Now you can use your fingerprint to purchase in the App Store. One thing to note is that if you are starting from a shutdown, or the your phone has been you've used the wrong finger too many times, or you've had it not detect your phone, you've had to enter your passcode to re-enter the phone, that will actually reset the App Store as well, where the first time you go back in you'll have to put your passcode in to reactivate Touch ID. But let's look at one of these apps. So we'll just pick an app at random. These are just free apps. So you go free, install, and basically you're going to get a pop-up that says you can either enter your passcode, or you can just touch with your finger and that app is now going to start downloading. If you go to another app and do the same thing again, every single time you do that, you're going to have to do your fingerprint. So it's going to ask for it again, fingerprint, and that app starts downloading as well. It's as simple as that, guys. That's how quick and easy it is to download things from the store. That's a fantastic addition. Makes it really quick and simple. It means that if you're out in public and you want to download an app, you're not kind of typing your passcode in where somebody might be kind of looking over your shoulder and seeing what your passcode is. The restriction to 5 fingerprints, as we showed earlier, is a little bit restrictive, and with the purchasing here in the store, you can't actually select which fingerprints unlock the phone and which fingerprints have access to the store. What I'd like to see is the ability to say this fingerprint can only unlock the phone, and this fingerprint can unlock the phone and do purchasing in the store. That way I could allow my kids to be able to unlock my phone but not make purchases. So maybe that's something that will come down the track. Obviously they're going to make improvements, and it's a very new technology. There you go, guys. That is a look at Touch ID on the iPhone 5S. Please comment below if you have any questions or queries or other thoughts. Please like the video, and of course please subscribe to the channel. I'm Simon from Tech My Life Video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.